Super Smash Flash Bros. It is fire! It's one of the best rejected ideas brought to life. But let me ask you, what were they on when they made Smash? Who is Ness and Captain Falcon? What is all these Fire Emblem characters doing in Smash? When is Smash 6? How did Miiverse get approved for an E-rated game? And most importantly, where is Goku? All will be answered in this video. But first, you need the full backstory. Summarize. Super Smash Bros. Was thought up by a guy named Masahiro Sakurai after winning against a girl in a King of Fighters gaming machine. People used to call these cabinets, but the point is, he felt bad for hitting easy combos on a beginner. Then Mr. Big Black Guy had an idea. What if you can make a fighting game so easy that both beginners and pros would love to play each other at the same time? This was a genius idea that got rejected by Nintendo. Mr. Iwata knew this, so he didn't tell Sakurai that it was rejected. He just kept it a secret. Then, at the end of the 90s, the 64DD add-on was a commercial failure. So bad, they went into a financial crisis. You see where this is going? Who do you think saved them? Masahiro Sakurai! Super Smash Bros. Was released in 2000. Taking inspiration from Nintendo characters and putting them into an arena. Or maybe flying islands, tall platforms. This was such a good idea that Smash Bros. Became one of the top 5 best-selling N64 games ever. It was a smash hit. But who the heck is Ness and Captain Falcon? Y'all, I'm not lying. Everybody deserves to be here but them. They both got one game before Smash came out, and they just stay in Smash forever. This is absurd, but they likable for a reason. Fire related maybe? What I love about Smash Bros though, gotta be unlocking characters. That's number 3 on my list on what I love about Smash. Gotta play the game to get everybody. That's just a nice texture to the game that I love. What Smash lacked in traditional fighting games at the time was made up by moves from Nintendo characters' games. Yoshi's Egg Toss, Link's Spin Attack. This was Smash Bros. Very simple and very fun. That got old quick though. Sakurai was like, this is a commercial hit. This sold wonderfully. This is not the best fighting game I've seen in my eyes. Can you make a sequel? A sequel. Super Smash Bros. Deluxe, or rather, the best fighting game ever made by an individual to ever walk the earth, that he didn't just make it for the 2000s but the future kids as well. Melee was such a beautiful mess. Melee took 13 months to make. 13 months! To put that into perspective, Majora's Mask, 1 year to make. GTA Vice City, 9 months. These games had pre-existing assets to work with. Melee did not. Nintendo was trying to get Melee out as soon as possible for the release of the GameCube. Gone are the days of trash 64-bit characters. Hello, Roy.
This right here, ladies and gentlemen, is the start of something so terrible that it can't be explained just yet.
Not yet, Lucina. Dang.
What?
I mean, well, looking at the game's roster, there's the first 12 characters from the first game. Then there's the new 14, Game & Watch. Who is really flat is scary. Zelda, Young Link, Peach, Bowser, Dr. Mario, Marth, Roy, Falco, Sheik, Pichu, Mewtwo, Ice Climbers, and
Ganondorf.
Nah, bro, they hate that man Ganon for real. Listen, everybody gets love, but
Ganondorf.
who looks botched?
Ganondorf.
Yo! Man, if y'all don't show my man some love, if I'm gonna be for real, this really is the best fighting game ever, in my opinion. Because who in the world thought of wave dashing? That term right there came from another fighting game. But just air dodging into the ground, man, that just feels too good to do. You can set up combos from this move alone. But to add to this, there's more crazy mechanics. L canceling, wall jumping, moonwalking, like I'm Michael Jackson. Like, look, it's such a mess with how much tech is in this game. You will never run out of combo combinations. That's why people still play Melee 2 decades after its release. 2 decades? Man, that's love. There's more Melee to be played! Then Brawl came out and became the better selling Smash game. Here's why. Metal Gear Solid Snake, Sonic. You understand, right? It wasn't just that though. More Nintendo characters. A story mode that combines so many characters together, making a wonderful mute event. Imagine Mario and Link working together, Luigi fighting with his unlockable counterpart, Ness, and King Dedede. But get this, while Mark fights the best character in the game and hangs with him, Meta Knight! If you haven't seen the Kirby video I made, I had said that Meta Knight has his own game. And he does. He is literally running this game. Why play Yoshi, who doesn't have a good recovery? Just play Meta Knight, who not only has 4 different recoveries to stage, but also become impossible to touch. Impossible to touch! Sakurai wanted Brawl to be casual only, because people were moving like this back in Melee. So every tech from Melee was removed. Look, I was a baby when I played Brawl, so I wasn't mad about the change. But I almost said a cuss word when I tripped randomly. I mean, heck, why just add a banana peel? Let's put Casper in Smash. Smash 4, or rather, the OK Smash game, had not only the biggest roster the series had ever seen, but added the infamous DLC reveal! Now, these were either a hit or miss, a curse or a blessing when these were announced. I kid you not, they added the Smash ballot and the floodgates were open. Pikachu versus Goku was about to happen in Smash. Boy! Boy! Why were they just re-adding characters from past games? This made me mad crazy. Why add Sora from Kingdom Hearts when you can have Corrin? Corrin? This is what the Nintendo company likes to do. Every new Smash game that comes out, there has to be a new Fire Emblem character to promote their games. Fire Emblem ain't the bit interesting to me, so adding Lucina and Roy, I'm not the least bit hyped for the next Smash reveal. But then they added Cloud Strife! This is going to be the best Smash game. Remember when the announcer treated Ganondorf like this? I'ma need that right now for her. That announcer a little too excited. Bayonetta broke the game. For real. It was unplayable when you fought against her. She combos you, and the next time you open your eyes, I promise you it's that game. They gonna say Bayonetta was a top 5 pick in the US. Number 1 in Europe. First worldwide in being an actual character that can be made. Nah, those are advertising words, bro. I don't believe it. The thing is though, they don't really be caring about the broken characters. Nerfing is only a problem when someone gets PK fired a little too much. But who cares about the veteran characters and their outdated special moves? Just play the new ones. At least for Smash 4, Amiibo was introduced. But till this day, I have yet to purchase one. Smash 5, the last Smash game that needs to be released. Unless you want to add Goku in 6. This game was the ultimate experience in gameplay. Just not story mode. It was meh. Every character ever in Smash Bros history was added back into the game at launch, with new ones like King K. Rool and Ridley. That already made Smash a big game. Fighting each other was made to suit the pro players and the casual players. Even better than before. Wave dashing was back. No, it wasn't. We got better, y'all. Dash dancing proved smoother than in the last 2 games. Ultimate had Squad Strike. It's like having your stock, but you use different characters in place for them. Elite Smash was poppin'. Actually, no it wasn't. Let's say you fight against Lucas or Ness. What's the move they use in 100% of the time? PK Fire! Exactly. You could get better at the game to avoid this, but it's Nintendo Online. Who cares? DLC was at an all-time high. We got Piranha Plant. I know, y'all. In my head, I was thinking, get in Goomba. Get in Koopa Troopa. Joker from Persona 5. Okay, I've never heard of a Persona game, but looking cool, Joker. Then we got Hero, Banjo and Kazooie, Terry.
So joining Smash consumes even the darkness itself.
I had thought that 1 or 2 might suffice, but, well, have a look.
Then we got Min Min, which was mid-mid. Flippin' Steve and Alex. Sephiroth, Pyra and Myther, Kazuya Mishima, from the game that invented wave dashing, and Disney's very own Sora, without Mickey, Donald, or Goofy. This was the best DLC I had ever seen. It just didn't seem real at all. Like, Steve versus Mario versus Sora versus Snake versus Sonic? It was a fever dream! When these dropped, I'm pretty sure social media crashed each time. Just not for Violet. But hold on, what we lacked in story mode cutscenes was made up by reveal trailers. All of them brought anticipation on who it was gonna be, but you knew you weren't gonna like it, so you just hit this face right here. Every time! To me, 5 games is enough. Sakurai was getting tired of making his creation. So he said, after Smash 5, I'm done smashing. Smash 6 seems more like a dream than a reality. Whoever were to make the next Smash game, it wouldn't be okay to me if Sakurai wasn't there to help. And it wouldn't feel right. If Goku wasn't there, Mario vs. Goku would be gas. But you can't bring anime into Smash Bros. Y'all know dang well they can make it happen. They put Miiverse as a stage in Smash 4, an M-rated stage. That alone should get... Wait, who approved it?